basically like M&Ms.
Yeah.
And then down in the States are what we call
Powder
rockets.
candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, Tainan just brought up the exact same thing.
Oh,
we did.
yeah. Joe Scallon over in Floatplane Chat. Toys and cereal boxes. Video games and cereal boxes. That was sick.
Oh, demo discs. Yeah, that'll be my thing. Demo discs. Demo discs are sweet. You know, they get like a magazine that had the demo disc in it. This might be a weird one, but I liked the flow of information more back then. The internet was around, but it wasn't as vastly used. So
More excitement.
You weren't just like completely bombarded with all this terrible stuff all the time. You know? But you could access the internet and it had a lot of information on it.
I'm just replying to some in text here. I'm blowing through a few more of these. Good morning, Wan. I have recently gone from $20,000 US to 40,000 take home in under a year. Wow.
Nice.
How have you dealt with your meteoric rise in going from scraping by in the early days to being a real company? I got to tell you that I took a long time to really change my habits at all. And I know actually, the same is true for this guy. And the reason for me was that even though my income went way up, the amount of reinvestment and debt that I was carrying went way up for a very, very long time. And so, I mean, like I finally like bought the dumb car.
Learn to love the bomb or whatever.
Yeah. Realistically, I probably could have had a not Chevy Volt, like a while ago. But for me, there were sort of internal goals that I wanted to hit, and just like feeling like I can actually relax about it a little bit, I think is what happened.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't spend money.
Yep. I do have some costs. Like my body is like broken in a few ways, so I go to physio pretty often, and stuff like that. But I don't get a lot of personal satisfaction from just buying things. I actually feel it very negatively pretty often. I don't mind buying like a quality thing that I know I'm going to use a lot.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of research that goes into that, and a lot of the time you'll find that like most of it's just junk, and then I'm not very interested. Like, go to specifics actually, but and then I'm not very inspired to buy it anyways. But then when I do find something that I like research a bunch, and then I feel really confident in buying it, and then I buy it and it shows up and it is really good. Like, yeah, I'm pretty into that. I like doing that. And it's nice that I can do it. But, like, just going to the store and just, like, buying some random junk that I think is neat doesn't fulfill me, doesn't make me happy.
Any thoughts on whether or not MMOs that are shutting down should be forced to give up the server code? Yes.
Yep.
Has Linus seen his AI counterparts on Athene AI Heroes Twitch channel? It's eerily accurate.
So,
What?
I have heard about this. I didn't know that they made them for you, but I've seen some made for other people, and they are significantly higher quality than the ones that we reviewed on the Wayne Show.
Sure. Yeah, one sec.
Keep doing what I'm best at. Actually, I'm planning a
Okay, hold on. So let's go back to...
Hey, MKBHD, you're now an AI who is live on the Athene AI show. Taking questions from the chat. Anything you want to say to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, this is Marcus Brownlee, aka MKBHD. It's a little overwhelming to be asked questions while I now know I'm technically a machine, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm
This
best
one
at.
doesn't sound good.
Actually, I'm planning a 10-bit HDR.
For the stealth-like boner hiding operation. And of course, like I always
Stealth-like
say,
boner.
the very best
Perfect.
gear is going to be enough for the job. Like our sponsor, Ridge Wallet.
This one doesn't
Get your
sound like you
very
at all
own
either.
titanium hammered wallet to hide your boner and keep your money safe and secure. Order now at Ridge.
Oh, okay. I guess that's a thing that just happened on our show.
The text response is great. I've seen ones from him from other people where the voices are way more tuned in.
Sure.
Marquez's and yours didn't seem very tuned in there. in my opinion.
Okay, well, now that we've had that happen, that we can do our last merch message. Evening, lads. Do you have a brand recommendation for battery banks, cables, etc.? I've been buying Anchor for nearly a decade, and I'm genuinely disappointed that I'll never buy their products again. I have not. We are going to be able to review cables and battery banks once the lab is like really going here. Oh, sorry, one more. Dustin D. Love the pins. A few of my friends all bought the LTT backpack, so I've been looking for something to distinguish mine from theirs. Anything like LTT iron-on patches in the future. I do think we would like to do something like that, but I wouldn't recommend ironing anything onto the backpack. It's made of recycled water bottles, which means
It'll melt.
it'll melt. So please don't do that. And that's it. We will see you again next week. Same bad time, same bad chat.
Bye!
You know, early in the show, I thought this was going to end up being like a really short show because we were